Good evening. Good evening. And welcome. Can you hear me? And welcome. Can you hear me? Yeah? Good. Excellent. Welcome to this 8th edition of the MBA Reunion. It's a great pleasure to have you here again after this afternoon. I think we had a pretty interesting afternoon. Particularly what I loved is Manuela Di Centa, let's say, is she here? No. Manuela Di Centa, I think, surprised me and impressed me significantly for her passion, energy, and drive. I don't know who was able to be there this afternoon, but I really liked it. And I think thank you to Maurizio Dall'Occhio for inviting her. But it's also the 8th time I participate to this, and I think it's always, being an MBA, it's always a great pleasure, emotion, because of the passion that we have, MBAs. We know how hard these days were. And I think being and having the opportunity to meet again every 5 years, as we are doing with this MBA reunion, I think is a great opportunity. So thanks for being here. And in particular, I would like to recognize somebody that I think finished 35 years ago. And it's Guglielmo Lancasteri. Where are you? Thank you for being here, Guglielmo. And I hope the director and the dean of the school allow me. This is also an important year for me and for my classmates that are here, because we are celebrating our 30 years after the end of MBA. So thank you to my classmates who are here tonight. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. So I think we over the last couple of years, I think we really changed in a significant way. And we moved from the Bocconi Alumni Association to Bocconi Alumni Community. It's just one word, but it's a big, big difference. The association was basically something that you had to pay a membership to be part of the association. And somehow at the end, some few thousands of Bocconians were members of these associations. But the community, the entire alumni community, is 100,000. So we realized this is not actually representing enough our community. We need to move. We looked at what other universities have done many years back, in particular the Anglo-Saxon American universities and MBAs, and they basically structured this completely different. If you come to Bocconi and do a course, an MBA, an undergraduate course, or a relevant course, you are part of the Bocconi alumni community forever, wherever you are, without paying a fee. The membership fee is a transaction that is not consistent with our values. If you come here and you study here, university, let's say, takes a commitment to follow you, to support you wherever you are, regardless of €100 fee. And this, I think, has been the big change that we have done. So we are part of this big community now, that it's 100,000 alumni. And our claim, you will see it in my video at the end, is everyone matters. It's not only those who, let's say, gave the €100 as in the past in the association, but it's everybody, regardless a fee. This doesn't mean that we are not going to ask you money. We are going to ask you money anyway, and this evening there will be opportunities to do so. But this is, I think, what we are basically trying to do here. And thanks also to Elena that is supporting, and the entire university, the deans and director. This has been something that we have decided together with Gianmario Verona. Gianmario and the entire university are really part, together with us, of this path that is, I think, significant. We are somehow becoming part of the strategic plan. We, as alumni, are becoming integral part of the strategic plan of the university. Our success, the alumni success, is the success of the university, and I think this is what makes this enlargement to the entire community where everyone matters. So, as I said, the goals of this association is therefore it's an involvement for life. Wherever you are, Bocconi and the team that Elena leads is going to support us wherever you are forever. Wherever also, because this is a global community. Consider that we have close to 20,000 alumni now that are not living in Italy. This is a global community. Till when we had the Bocconi Alumni Association, we basically had a board representing this community that was only of Milanese. I have nothing against Milanese people. I mean, no, I'm part of them. But we cannot represent a global community only with Milanese people. So what we did is we had in January our first elections, and there will be a second one in October, to, let's say, use everybody globally can vote, participate, select their representative, because everyone matters globally, and we want to have a global community representing this community, this team, this room. So it's a global community, and we will have elections again in October. Select, push, go for your candidates that represent yourself globally. And clearly, it's also the entire university believes in it. As I said before, Bocconi and we as alumni are part of their strategy. Their success is our success. The success of alumni is success of Bocconi because it's clearly impacted in the rankings. These are the goals. What is the network? What is the leadership network that we have? It's basically 200 leaders, and thank them all that are here. Some class leaders are here, some chapter leaders like Guglielmo we just mentioned are here. We cover the globe with 24 chapters in Italy and 46 chapters globally, basically a bit everywhere. I invite you, when I travel for business, I try to see them. I was in Tokyo, I was in Beijing, I was in West Coast and so on. Take the opportunity to ask, maybe if you don't know, because on the site everything, all the chapter leaders are clearly indicated. Just reach out to them and tell them, I'm coming, why don't we, let's say, meet, have a chat, have a coffee, why not? Engage with this community. I personally believe it's a relevant community, it shares our values, reach out to them. But it's not only a coverage of the geographies, as you've seen there, 24 and 46 I just mentioned, but it's also topics. This is an important university. We want to bring topics, intellectual property, to this geographic coverage. So 12 topics leaders are engaging these geographic chapters to bring them topics. And we have 118 class leaders that animate the class. That somehow this evening, by the way, will have an important task to do, because at the end of the evening, as I think they will know because they got an email, we will award the top average donation per class. So the class that has the highest donation for the scholarship we are going to collect this evening, the class that has the highest average donation will be awarded with a prize, and the prize will be put, I think, on the new business school. We will have a board where we'll, every year at each reunion, we will have the name of the class that has contributed the most on average per classmate to the reunion scholarship. So the class leaders are those that will stimulate the classes tonight. And also, by the way, I will tell you later on, all those who are not here will get an SMS, as you, I think, should also have got an SMS, that will tell you about what to do, how to do it, to donate. What kind of services do we offer? It's basically two main things. It's long life learning, and it's career. These are the two main topics. And we have many initiatives. Mine, consider that we offer, and thank you to the school, I think 40, let's say, days, hour and a half, let's say, every Wednesday evening for 40 times a year, there is a meeting with a guest speaker, a keynote speaker, that basically at the Libreria, at the GEA bookshop, let's say, deals with a topic. This is in streaming. You can ask questions. Take this opportunity. It's one every week for 40 times a year. there are e-learning opportunities. Go on the Bocconi Alumni Community site. You have the opportunities and the calendar of the e-learning opportunities. I mentioned the bookshop, the libraries, access to the research, to the intellectual property of the school, to the Brewe, that is the research institute of the university, and of the TED for Bocconi. I think it's another big opportunity you can participate. And clearly the faculty traveler. We know we have a schedule, a plan of the faculty members that travel. They know where they go, and clearly we connect the chapter leaders with these faculty members so they can have meetings and sessions wherever they go. And this is also an opportunity to engage and bring continuous learning opportunities to the chapters. And clearly career advice, the CV at Bocconi is clearly a CV you can post on the Bocconi platform. Be aware is a self-assessment that you could do depending on the desire and the opportunities you see and want to go for. Coaching, mentorship, we have more than 100 mentors, leaders of the business community that engage not only locally, but also remotely via Skype and so on. So it's opportunities that we're offering. And seminars, how to write a CV, how to do an interviews and so on. So take this opportunity, reach out to your leaders. There is a lot available. Just, I think, really reach out to them. Be engaged is what I told you. So reach out to them, be engaged. How? Participating, like tonight. Take your time to the chapter initiatives. Reach out to the chapters, to the topic leaders. If there is a topic that you're interested in, just go and reach out to them. Or contributing with your talent. We have 200 leaders with speeches, with chapter leaders, with leadership. Bring your talent to university. We need it desperately, so thank you in advance for those who are doing it, and thank you in advance for all who will take these initiatives to contribute with their talent. And clearly, treasure. Treasure means the money I mentioned before, and goes basically, the donations go on 3 dimensions: the faculty, intellectual property, research, the infrastructure, and the scholarship. And tonight we are gonna, let's say, collect for a scholarship. Let's say somehow to give somebody else that doesn't have needs to have the experience that we had years ago. I think it's worth. I think it's for sure what I can certainly say. Probably if you are here, it's worth for you as well. Donate and donate. But I will come back to that again. So at the end, the logic is to bring Bocconi into the world and bring the world into Bocconi. It's let's say, a continuous engagement in a global community where everyone matters. And allow me, maybe the direction of the stage, please send a video of the claim, everyone matters.
We are here because we care. We share passions, values, ideas, experiences, discoveries. For us, contributing is fundamental. We are energized by building something new and bigger than ourselves. We are grown-ups. We are young. We are pioneers. We are experienced. We are serious. We are fun. We are part of one vision, a vision for all, where diversity is welcome. We never stop learning and never stop investing in a better society. We search for excellence and believe in giving back. We are the spark, the starting point of an entire community. Today, every day matters, because everyone matters. Bocconi University and Bocconi Alumni unite and invite all to experience the next adventure together. 100,000 alumni, 110 countries. A virtuous cycle where giving means growing and where everyone is crucial. Bocconi Alumni. Everyone matters.
Thank you. Enjoy the evening. Remember, everyone matters. Beppe, the stage is yours.